Hello, welcome to Speaks Raw and Uncut. There's only two of us, but hopefully we're going to keep it short and sweet for you.
Best two.
Best two. So, I thought I'd follow on
How was
from...
your review?
It was very good actually. If you didn't catch it, I think you can catch it on demand or something they call it. If you can go on the Voice website, you can catch on Monday night. I was on from 7 till 8:30 with Simon Dawson, which is the book club they call it. So hour and a half talking about nutrition, talking about myths, truths, and reviewing certain books. So you can catch it. Shelby will put the link underneath this video so you can go back and watch it. A little bit of light-hearted fun as well. So I thought we'd carry on from that if you missed it. So like I said, most of you have probably got a diet book. You probably don't know it, or a recipe book at least. Most of you probably got the Joe Wicks one, which is probably the most popular sort of foodie diet book. Lean 15, or you probably got a how to lose weight book or something. Everyone's got one, whether they brought it in the airport, whether they brought it at Christmas, whether they've given it as a gift. Everyone's got a diet book somewhere. If you look around your house, you probably got one. Now,
Nicked it from the library.
Nicked it from the library, yeah. I probably still got some actually from school.
Okay, I've got loads in my room.
So you probably got one. Now, when you look at diet books, most of them are all methods of fat loss. So you look at people come in and they say, what diet are you doing? And they're always doing keto, or they're doing fasting or
no carbs or
yeah, so they're always doing some sort of diet. Now that is a method around the principle of fat loss. Now if someone says to me, what's the principle of fat loss? It's creating a calorie deficit, so basically reducing your calorific intake. Now you can do it in certain amounts, but that's the principle of fat loss. You can wrap it up however you want, so you can wrap it up in slimming clubs or keto plans, but the principle behind it is reducing calories. So whatever book you have, it may work for you because the method behind it might be the method you like, but you've got to understand that's not the reason why you're losing weight.
I think you just got to do what works for your body, because not everybody works the same. Like some people tolerate the carbs, sometimes don't.
Yeah, some people, it has to work for you. So like you can probably get away with fasting if you don't eat breakfast. Actually, you did eat breakfast, didn't you?
So I was hungry.
Yeah, but
I tried twice yesterday, I was a bit hungrier.
But some people can get away with fasting. It's not because they just eat in between a certain window, they just missed a meal.
I think it's routine as well, isn't it? If you go get out of bed without eating,
I couldn't
fast. Routine.
I couldn't fast. I need breakfast in the morning. I really need breakfast. I get hangry if I come to work without breakfast. So fasting wouldn't work for me. Keto wouldn't work for me because my diet is very carbohydrate based.
Then you're someone who can actually eat a lot of carbs and not really gain much weight, really.
Yeah, I think because, like I said, I expend a lot of energy, so I'm always moving. I can't sit still. So if you've got two different people. One person's like a road worker and they're always active, they're constantly on the move, and you've got someone who's in the office, they're going to need different amounts of calories because they're active all day long.
So I say to all of our clients, if you've got any like a smartwatch or step monitor, whatever it's called.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, one of those. To track your steps, because obviously an extra amount of steps a day obviously actually burns more calories.
Yeah,
day,
it's the biggest thing. So I said an hour in the gym a day is only an hour. I know if you probably burn a few hundred calories in an hour. The 23 hours a day you're not in the gym, you can burn a hell of a lot more. So we said before, if you haven't got time to go to a gym, because I know some of you haven't, and it's actually getting out of home or work to come to a gym, it probably stresses you out, you haven't got time. So if you haven't got time to come to a gym, then like Aysha, just increase your steps, find ways of doing it. So if you go to Sainsbury's or Tesco's, you probably find everyone tries to go around to the nearest spot, nearest the door, and you always bang people's doors and stuff. Just park further away and walk to Sainsbury's, walk to Tesco's, get your steps up that way.
I park furthest away so I don't have to see anybody.
I do the same, yeah. And I try and go the longest way around Sainsbury's. So
now you're a local celebrity now, you can't really bump into people.
I don't want to sign books and that now.
No, don't sign books.
So you don't have to go to the gym. Like I said, to go to the gym or go to a class to get fitter or get stronger. If you're going to the gym now just because you want to burn calories, you're kind of going about it the wrong way. Let the food take care of the fat loss and let the gym or class take care of the fitness and the strength.
So I scanned this person yesterday and she said, how many sessions do I have to do to lose weight? It's not about how much exercise you do. I think people misinterpret that. It's all about the nutrition, what you're putting in versus what you're putting out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, what people do. So this is gonna, I find the gym can actually be a bit detrimental to someone's fat loss. If you think if someone starts, they're going from nothing and they've reduced their calories and they're down on a low calorie diet, then they go, right, I'm gonna go to the gym 3 or 4 times a week, which makes it, they're obviously expending more calories. They get hell of a hungry and they start going like, they've basically dropped their calories so low they can't even barely even make the calories, and they're now expending 4 sessions a week. You just can't continue that.
Your body can't sustain it, can it?
So that's why I say to people, like, if you're gonna start the gym, because how many sessions I do a week? It's like, try 2 a week. And if you can do that and you can maintain that, then maybe try for 3 a week. But going to the gym, going literally balls out and going 5 days a week.
Or even just start from 1 session a week and just get some walking in.
Yeah.
Just so it's just nice and steady.
That's it, anything. Yeah. Or a scooter. Like I'm getting a scooter. So I can ride to work. Electric scooter, but
you look like Mr. Bean.
So yeah, there's simple ways you can expend more calories without having to go to the gym. Obviously go to the gym if you want a resistance. So people want to lose weight, but they want to keep their shape. So what's the best way to keep your shape if you want to lose weight? Is resistance train. So you can resistance train in the gym, you can resistance train at home, you can do it in the park, but it is better with some sort of weighted resistance. So yes, the gym to do that is the best place for that.
Even doing like bodyweight movements like squats, press ups, that's all resistance stuff.
You're still preserving
body
muscle.
Weight, do you know what I mean? So doing that sort of stuff, adding
you're preserving muscle, aren't you? So the more you use that muscle mass, the less you're going to lose. Because when we diet, we do tend to drop a little bit of muscle. It's naturally, it's a given. And the amount you can keep, you've got a resistance training to actually try and keep as much as possible. I think everyone should weight train. Everyone should do some form of resistance training. Whether people think you're going to gain loads of muscle to do that. If it was that easy, men would be like walking around. Everyone would walk around absolutely stacked. So don't be worried about putting on loads of muscle, because if you're a female, especially, it's very, very hard to start growing muscle. So don't worry about getting big and bulky. Anything else?
Well, how do we find time to work out? A lot of people say they don't have any time. Do you know what I mean?
Good question. So I tend to, people think it's easy for me working in a gym. It's actually harder, because you work in it every day, and then like, it's like, I'll do it in a minute, I'll do it in a minute, I'll train in a minute, I'll do it in a minute, and you get like sidetracked, and then things take on, and then the next thing you know, it's like 6 at night and you've got more clients coming in. So I tend to book it in my diary. I make that time. So that is the hour or half an hour that I'm training. I book it in like I'm booking a client in. So I know at 2 o'clock I'm training them. You got to find like time, and I know it is hard to find time, but even just an hour or 2 hours a week that you can get into a gym. But I think also it's intimidating, isn't it? So people that I speak to in the week, they don't like going into the gym, and I get it. Walking into one of the big chain gyms is probably a daunting experience. It is. Everyone, you walk in and it's mad in there. Everyone's queuing for benches, they're queuing for running machines, no one has a clue what they're doing. Yeah, I just can't. So find an environment where you feel comfortable. There are so many gyms out here. The gym we've got behind us here, down the road behind me here, is a private gym. So I'm not saying you have to train here, but we kept it private so people can come in, they feel comfortable, they train with a coach, they know exactly what they're doing, so they're not just walking in, doing a few arm curls and doing a few squats and walking out. They've got a program to work to. So if you are going to a gym and you're listening to this and you're not local, then find a good local trainer that has got good reviews and you trust them. Maybe you've read about them. Do your research on different trainers. Find one that have got results in the past. Find ones that are personable to you, and go and speak to them. Even if you do a couple months of sessions, you'll get a good basis of what you can and can't do. They'll write you a few programs you can do in the gym. If they've printed a program out and your mate's got it, it's a generic program, throw it in the bin. So make sure the program is personable to you. Got cold. Yeah. I did last night. On a red, had a tissue, blew my nose and tissue, put in my pocket and washed my trousers last night. And there's fucking tissue everywhere. It's like I've been walking through snow. Yeah.
Your wife's obviously not doing a very good job.
I wash the clothes at home.
I do?
I wash the clothes at home, yeah. Alright, 10 minutes, we're rabbit on. So underneath this video, we're going to put the links to the Voice radio station where you can listen again. I'll put the link, well I will, Shelby will put the link to the daily emails. You can literally, the daily emails, they're not spammy. I don't like spammy emails. They're literally just informational emails. I write about my day, and we relate it to health and fitness. So if you want literally free information, I hold nothing back on there. So
I don't think we've got any offers at the moment, have we? I mean, £40 a month for limited spinning classes is finished.
It's ended.
So if you didn't get it, then obviously you're very silly.
It's very silly. But you can still log on there. There are so many different packages now on the large groups.
Yeah.
Semi-private, there actually is 2 spaces now in the evening, which the rest of them are full up.
Nights.
But there's 2 spaces available now in the evenings.
Daytime.
That's semi-private, that's a small groups. That's like people of 6 to 8 people per group. So you got one-to-one coach for 6 to 8 people. One-to-one training, we are literally at our capacity at the moment. We are fairly busy, but please do get in touch if you want some advice.
We're very busy.
Very busy. So yeah, under this video, voice radio station, Shelby, it's behind this camera now. Daily email link, and I'll put the link to the boxing, because I've got a boxing match coming up for charity on the 28th of March. So if you're around and you want to support the charity, they'll be very thankful for it. Cool.
Obviously, if you have any questions for us guys, please comment below on the video and we will answer them on our next one uncut.
And if you want to email, put the email in, put my email address in, and if you want to answer a question, if you want to ask a question, you can email me. Alright, have a good one.
Cheers, guys.
Yeah.